Hi guys, how you doing? Today I want just to share with you this topic, multiplication rule of probability. That's a topic for a statistical topic. I'm doing it in a statistical course, so let's just I want to share with you this topic. That's all. Nothing special. So this topic can be divided into two sets. The first one is independent and the second one is dependent. Those are events. So let's draw the line here. Sorry if my marker is not near. Let me use another color. Those are the only ones I have. So, dependent, independent. Dependent and dependent. Dependent. Those are events. And let's start for independent. One event is independent of another, that means that doesn't depend of anything. Let's use, for example, mm, let's use the probability of getting one hit. Let's throw a coin, and the probability of getting one head or one tail. That's the first probability, and the second one would be. Let's think for a moment. Let's roll a dice. That's a very common example. I'm not good at drawing. Sorry for that. So the probability of throwing a die and getting one result, that's another independent probability because these two sets are here, but they are not related to each other. The first one is throwing a coin, and the second one is throwing a dice. They don't have any correlation. So the probability of getting one head and one tail will be one half, and the probability of getting why one half? Because you have two probabilities. One of getting head, one getting tail. One just you can get one result out of two possibilities. And here you get one result out of six possibilities. Six possibilities because you have six faces. Now, how would you multiply the probability of these two events when they are independent? You do it something that, that is simple, just multiplication. The probability times the probability of B. Sorry for this dot. And you simply multiply. Multiply 1. Let me use another color because this is dying. 1 half times 1, 6. 1 times 1 equals to 1. 2 times 6 equals to, sorry for that, 6. How much is 2 times 6 equals to 12. 12. And here is the probability of getting one result and another. Let's say that we want to have head and we want to have a 3. So the probability of that to happen is 1, 6, 112, 112, or 1 divided by 12. That will be the same. Now, let's go through dependent events. Dependent events are those who depend on something, as the word implies. Depend on something, why? Because we have a set, and from that set we draw a card, we toss a dice, I don't know, this is the probability of the same set. Let me give you an example. Let's imagine that we have Jesus Christ, this marker is dying, and this other as well. Let's say that we have cards. We have cards from 1 to 6, 1 to 6. So the problem here is I want to put aside drawing a card, I'm getting just one result. In that case, I want to get a 2, and also for the second event, I want to draw a 5. 2 and 5, those are the events that I want to get. So what is the probability of this set to happen given these circumstances? Given these circumstances, we have 6 cards, and let's get the multiplication of these two sets. What is the probability? Let me give the formula. The probability of A times the probability of B, given the circumstances that A has already occurred. So in that case, you get less possible, less possible, less possibilities. Let's do it here. What is the possibility of getting one card? It's 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6 is represented 1/6 times the possibility of getting another card. That would be another 1. 1 out of what? Out of 5. Out of 5, because you have already drawn the first card. That's the first card, and you draw the second one. In that case, you get just 5 possible outcomes. So 1 times 1 equals to 1. 6 times 5 equals 30. So that will be 130. 1/30th. That will be the result. And so that will be the end of this video. If you want to take a screenshot, do it. And this series of videos is just for an introductory course to a statistics that I'm doing. And if you find it helpful, if you are blessed with this material, give us a like. Or if it's not too much to watch, just subscribe to the channel. So all the best, and I'll see you next time.